Man, what's good, YouTube? What is good, baby? I'm back with another video. Hey, y'all don't have to say it. I know y'all miss me. But hey, man, look, listen. I know there's a lot of people out there that have some serious trauma from when they were children. And I know I talked about this before, but I just recently watched a video by Thoraya. You guys should check out her channel. I love her channel. And it's called, what are the most painful things you've been told? Or what's the most painful thing you've been told? And for a lot of them, it was something their parents told them when they were younger. And I just want to say to everyone out there, no matter how bad it was, no matter how traumatizing it was, let that shit go. Let that shit go. Trust me. And I know for everyone, your parents shaped you into who you are today, and they've impacted you so much, and everything they've done for you and everything they've done to you, it shapes you into who you are. And I know that emotionally they take a big toll on you, whether it's good or bad, because I know that shit probably lasted for a lot of people, years and years. And it always was something that, hindered you. And it may have hurt you. Hurt is one thing. To be hurt by your parents, that's one thing. But to be hindered and to be held back, that's a whole different thing. You need to let that shit go. Trust me. And what I mean by that is, it's nothing but a memory. No matter how many years it lasted of whatever was going on, it's just a memory. Once you move on and once you move past it, it's just a memory. And you should be glad that you're not in that situation that you were in 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, however long ago. Don't let that shit stop you from being you. Because in that video, one of the women said that her dad, basically they had some people over, they had guests over, and she was singing. And she got caught singing by the guests. And when the guests came in the house, she said, "Damn, who was that singing? They had a beautiful voice." And the dad said, "Oh, yeah, that was just her, like, waved it off or whatever." And when the guests left, the dad said to that woman that, when she was a child, obviously, that you can't sing and you're a terrible singer. And that woman hasn't sing, she said in the video, these are her words, she said she hasn't sing since. This is what I mean. You can let shit like that affect you, and not even let it, because it's not really it's not necessarily in your control when it does happen. But once you realize that is really what affected you, those are the people who hurt you, and you've been hindered by that, whether it's a word, whether it's words, whether it's something physical, whether it's anything, that's when you can relieve yourself from that memory. You can't let it dictate the way you live your life. And that's the big message. And I know it's easier said than done, but it's something that must be done and has to be done if you want to live the life that you've always wanted to live, and if you want to be the person that you are. And that doesn't apply to everyone. A lot of people have great parents, but I know a lot of people, just as many as there are great parents, there are shitty parents. And I know I talk about this a lot, but trust me, hey, my parents were cool, man. I had a decent childhood, so nothing against them. It's just I always see these videos and I talk to people. So many people are affected by their parents in a negative way, and I'm sick of seeing it, sick of hearing it. It sucks. It fucking sucks. I wish I could help them myself. And that's why I'm telling you guys this today, because I want to help. Because truthfully, I do know how it feels, to be affected by my parents in a negative way. Like I said, my childhood was decent, but not everything was perfect. And that's exactly what the fuck I mean. I never let that shit hinder me. For a while I did when I was younger, because I couldn't control it. But as I'm older and I'm happy and I feel free, I don't let shit hinder me. And I hope you don't either, because it's time to start living. Really, it's time to start fucking living, bro. I'm sick of it. It's like people are like fucking locked down, chained to the ground, and they could be so much greater if they did themselves this favor and many other favors, and they, you know, worried about their self-worth and their self-love. I know that you can break free of those chains, man. And that's why I make these videos, and that is my point to this video today. All right, so don't think I had the worst, terrible fucking childhood ever. I didn't. But I know how it feels to be hindered, and I know how it feels to relieve yourself of everything that affected you negatively in the past. So I hope you guys can do the same, man. And I hope it helps a lot of you. If it doesn't apply to you, I hope, you know, you can just put yourself in the perspective of other people. With that being said, man, I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.